What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf. Standing on the visiting sideline, the head coach of the Bulls. These guys have done more losing than winning as of late. They've dropped 3 in a row. Across the way, the Desperados and their head coach. Their side also in playoff position at the moment, so maybe we'll see these two running back come January. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we're off from San Antonio. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Okay, offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Following that play, we've got a timeout already for an injured player. And it's one of their receivers who's shaken up on the offense's first snap.
On the set.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go. 72.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Another carry for him. He's out in the clear. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So the long run, a positive, but we see the negative here as one of his blockers in some distress following the play. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
3 on the board, and now he'll send this one sailing. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them already on their opponent's side of the field. So at comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go, now, go!
Now running here with Jaden Blue. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They give on 2nd here to Blue. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On 1st down, they'll run. They got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
A 3rd down. He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants?
Throw here, 3rd down. Throws caught. Touchdown. The Bulls finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bulls one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Desperados and their running back about to get back to work. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18 Cardinal.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for for the second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, third and long. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Keith, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Now this offense getting set to work here. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Let's go now. Back to 60.
1st down, play action. Pass complete to Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 19 on that pickup. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go. 60 Bison. 60.
The give now out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back carries here. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
Intended for number 86.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
The offense headed back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Design bootleg here. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away, so 2nd down now after the incompletion.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Line up the design keeper. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-3 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
26 yards. That's another San Diego 1st down.
Throwing off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Juan Martin with the pick. And the Desperados getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's tackled for no gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This offense getting all set for this series. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Good here from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing now off the play action. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
They go play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. This gets the 1st and more. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Still 3rd down.
So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
Lightning 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play now. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. Back out runs their offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll go play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
At the 45-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Into the secondary past the 40. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the defense, they're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with, 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Bulls getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, we've all seen a lot of QBs make some magical plays rolling to the right, buying time before throwing it up. But not this time, as the defense steps in front of that one, probably shouldn't have been thrown.
Yeah, discretion the key in so many of these situations for quarterbacks. Why game management and decision-making is so critical. I love that he escaped the pocket, rolls right, tries to buy time for his guys to help him, but when there is nobody there, you either got to tuck it and run or live to play another day.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Keytrell Clark picks it. And the Desperados take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Sets up a first down and goal.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He has the touchdown. The Desperados get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options.
That's no good. The veteran miships one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now outruns their offense to take over. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
And kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Brings up second
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Gets him the first past the 35. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Desperados returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for 1 play last drive, and they found the end zone. 1st down from the 42. Airing it out to start this drive. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They've got a screen to the running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Makes the catch. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Out of bounds down at the 4-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that grows the lead to 5.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense headed out now, not much time left before the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. Has it at the 37. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. The Desperados and this running back headed back out for a new series. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Throwing from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that.
Brought in inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown. The Desperados will add to their lead at the end of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Tucker on for the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Desperados 19, Bulls 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. Throwing for the end zone. And he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team.
And we're off.
Kate Scott and Brock
3.
Hewitt.
Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Bulls and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hit top 5 in rushing yardage. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw now.
At the 47-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
To the ground and then incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up 1st down.
That's good for San Diego.
They are throwing it again. He's got it over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. The next on the crosser. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Looking slant route, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on 3rd and short. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Bulls cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce, the position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bulls trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. First down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 6 yards.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. Another drive coming up for this offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They go play action on first down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Dropping back to throw. And this is gonna be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
On the coverage.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And this is inside the 10. He takes it down to the 7-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
They give it to him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Desperados hold an 11-point advantage. In a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense getting set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got first down here from the 36.
A gain of 12. First down, San Diego.
They'll start the drive with blue. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
A gain of 14. First down.
Up the middle, blue. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He was tackled.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Blue running to the right. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37.
And a San Diego first down.
Throwing now off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. It's inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Bulls shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Desperados back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It was Oso Digizua in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. They've got it with a lead, hoping to carry it across the finish line.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Shut up. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll go play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing the out route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're
in trouble now, and the ball is out. Ooh, man, they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
And hey, we see out onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. This offense making its way back out now. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
2nd and 2.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Across the 45, and he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They're going play action. Caught, nice game left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. On the give, it's Blue. He's He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
He was tackled at the
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. Brought in. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Bulls take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of his own lead. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense running back out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds a man right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to be sent up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in San Antonio. Desperados trail by a field goal. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Desperados jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
And the San Diego first down. A 39-yard gain on the play. First down.
Here he is to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Number 87.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 8 yards to go.
To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Desperados 33.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Desperados returning their offense and this running back to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. As the open man downfield. And He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now here's the timeout after the sack. Had to take it, and they're down to just one final play.
It's 3rd and 15.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but.